Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
Morning. Hey, Vadamber, how are you?
Parvalaji, looking like I'm becoming old. That's what some of,
Within 3 days. Within 3 days.
not in 3 days. Symptoms are like I'm becoming old.
Okay.
So what to do? You have to accept it.
Correct.
Hi.
What's it?
Hi, Shri.
I'm Muthu.
How are you?
Better Muthu.
Okay.
Better than,
great.
yeah, you can.
Okay, good.
So
good.
you are joining office? I mean, or taking rest?
No. I'm not working today. From tomorrow I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah. I worked for some time yesterday, but work from home.
Mhm.
I'm planning for working from home only this whole week, but I'll
Oh,
work
you are going office daily.
not daily, not
Hmm.
daily. Once in 2 weeks actually, but 2 days I'll
Okay.
go.
Okay.
This week I'm supposed to go, but I'm not going.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So we discussed about drill through, right?
Sorry, Srini.
We discussed about hierarchies, right?
Yes, Srini.
Hierarchies, right? Hierarchies, how to go and go by hierarchy, like customer, country, and city, all this stuff, right? Which we gone through. Let me share once again.
I
Maybe
think the last we saw was append, merge and append.
correct. Append queries, right? Append queries and we discussed about merge queries also, right?
Yeah, we discussed about both of the
Correct.
concepts.
Yeah, cool. So you understood what is a merge query and append query, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got it now. So what is the difference if I ask you? Who will tell? What is the difference between append queries and merge queries?
Merge is similar to joins and
Good.
append is similar to union.
Okay, so when I talk about merge queries, this I can use all the joins, including outer join also, inner join, outer join, self outer join, left outer join and right outer join as well. But coming to append queries, it is basically union. So where you will go and leverage the combination of two or more data sources. And this is
Multiple data sets.
multiple data sets, correct. That is usually you can do even in database also, but here we have an option to do that.
Append.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Append queries. I hope you got a chance to practice about that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes, Srini.
okay, cool. Today, let us discuss a little bit different topic, and just give me a minute. And did we discuss about the data, specifically the dashboard basics? Yes, right. What to let me ask you about this particular. Today, I just want to discuss about that. Let me know if we discuss about this or not, because I'm supposed to discuss this before we start actually this particular dashboard development. Yeah, this one. Did we discuss about this? No, right?
I'm not able to see your screen. Sriram, are you able to?
Oh, sorry.
No.
No. Sorry. I need to share that. I thought I shared it. Did we discuss about this? No, right?
You shared this PPT, but in the class we haven't got a chance to discuss about it.
Let us discuss about this. And today, because why we need to follow this particular like template, I can say also is very important, because generic template, it is applicable to not only Power BI, it is applicable to any particular dashboard tool. So whenever you are going to get any requirement, for example, how to start with, right? That's what usually people will think about. How can I start? what are the things I need to consider when I'm building a dashboard? Correct or not? So
Yeah.
if I ask you to build a dashboard, you need some starting point, right? How to start with, and you also should know how to get your requirement, how the user will come back with their requirements, and how can we convert that into a dashboard, and what are the things which we need to follow to build a dashboard. Finally, how can we tell a story also. Do you agree that, both of you?
Yes,
That's
yes.
that is what our final objective, right? When I build a dashboard, the sixth step is very important. How can we go and demonstrate the dashboard which we developed, and how can we go and explain them to tell a story? How this dashboard is going to help them to build their like revenue increase or reducing the cost. How my dashboard should help them, and which things I need to focus, which are the KPIs or metrics I need to follow. There are many things will come into picture here, because I need to have a knowledge not only to selecting the right chart here or right dashboard here. I also should know what are the right metrics also I should go and find out. And how can I go and present the data also in different ways? Which chart is I need to go to use for which purpose? And what is there any like noise in the data? How to go and remove that noise? And which layout I need to go and use, and where I need to focus more on, in which area I need to focus, how to arrange the charts also is important here. I cannot go and use blindly one chart, pie chart, one bar chart like that, right? Correct or not? When you are
Yes.
building your dashboard also, you should keep the charts in the place where they are connected also. I'll show you an example, then you'll understand. But assume you got a requirement, and where you need to go and build a dashboard for a particular company, toys company, and their requirement is they want to go and have a dashboard which it will help them to perform a monthly review, which provides some insights about the revenue trends. Assume that. And also the product level performance they want to monitor, also lost revenue due to the inventory shortage or out of stock. So what is meant by inventory shortage? Out of stock only, right? If the product will go out of stock, definitely my revenue also will be decreased. There is we can experience a loss in revenue. Plus product level performance also you have to see which products are performing good, which are not performing good. And revenue trend, how my revenue is moving, it is going up or it is going down. What are the products that are impacting my revenue decrease? Which are the products that are impacting my revenue increase? All these you have to, maybe top 5 products you can build, you can select and show them. And you need to connect them also. So when you are building your charts, you need to connect the data, and parallelly they should be able to see the data plus chart together. So the objectives which we need to think about here is, first, whenever you start any project, you need to define the purpose first. The purpose in the sense why the dashboard we are developing, why the client is looking for this particular solution, and what is the existing solution which they are already using, and how my solution is going to help them, how effectively I can communicate, and what is the purpose when we need to understand. Second thing, choosing the right metrics. Right metrics in the sense the user may ask about very single statement which they want to do this, the review of their dashboard monthly wise. But how can we go and like create a dashboard that can help them to build their revenue trend, all this stuff, and how can you go and help them to monitor their business first of all? So which metrics I need to go and consider, and how to present the data effectively, and how to reduce the noise, and how to change the layout, and finally how to tell the story, which we need to conclude all these 6 steps. For every dashboard you have to follow the same. Even if it is enhancement, you have to follow the 6 steps. How your change is going to impact. And second thing is, when you are defining the purpose, you need to see the first and foremost important thing which you need to find out is who are the audience. Very important. You may not be technical also, right? my audience. Assume for this requirement, my audience, we are going to leverage my dashboard here is the regional sales managers, for example. So how to communicate them? Because they definitely will be business people, correct or not?
Yes, yes.
So ultimately, I need to communicate them in the business terms. Technically, they may not be sound. I definitely need to explain them in the business terminology, in the numbers. It can be percentage, or it can be numbers, or it can be chart wise, however it is. And what are the business goals and objectives? We already saw that the client is looking for the goal of this particular dashboard is there. It should help them give some insight on how to increase the revenue and minimize the revenue loss due to lack of inventory, nothing but out of stock. How the products which are going to out of stock are impacting the revenue decrease. How to minimize that particular loss. So my dashboard should give some insight about that, so that they can get some information which area they need to focus. There might be some products which are not performing better, which are impacting the revenue loss, which are reason for the revenue loss. So you need to identify them, top 5 products, for example. And what specific questions do they need answers to also? So they may ask so many questions like how revenue is trending, their revenue, and which products are performing best or worst. They definitely look for that. And which products are out of stock. Any products out of stock, what are the products, and zero products will be there sometimes. Zero stock products, I mean. And finally, how often will the dashboard will be reviewed, which is like we already in the requirement itself, they clearly mentioned monthly. You can see here, monthly dashboard. So what is my dashboard review? When it will happen? Often monthly wise. Some people will do weekly also. Some people do daily also, or some people do fortnight, 15 days, and quarterly some people do. So here for this requirement is a monthly dashboard. So we need to build a monthly dashboard for helping the customer here, specifically the regional sales managers of the toys company, so that they can go and understand and get the answers for the revenue trending, also which products are performing best or worst, and which products are going to out of stock. Ultimately, they can go and get an increase in the revenue, plus they can reduce the loss in the revenue, so that they can go and fill the stock. That's insights it should give us. And what are the metrics I need to go and identify here? Choose the right metrics, second step. So for the increased revenue goal, we will need to find out all these metrics. Total revenue which is month wise they are asking. So revenue trending, which you want to go, that is a monthly wise. And also, since they are regional managers, we definitely need to go by region and category and store and product. So total revenue should be segregated by all this. I can provide some insights about all this revenue, like granularity. And month on month revenue change also is important here. Month on month they need to see how my revenue is getting changed or updated, store wise and product wise. Because product wise you have to see, because the product wise only we need to go and see which products are impacting my revenue in the revenue decrease. And month on month percentage revenue also change also they may be looking for sometimes. See, this is normal numbers. This is in percentage. They will ask you, okay, month on month revenue change, I understood. I want it percentage wise. For that also, you need to have a separate chart which will provide us by region and category. This will help them to see how much percentage this particular region is involving, and category involving, product category. And year on year percentage revenue change also they may look for in the region wise. That will go and provide them some insight. How can they can go and focus on the areas where they can increase revenue, and how to minimize the loss from the lack of inventory. This is another one. Lack of inventory means out of stock. So stock on hand, how much amount of stock is available. So I need the store wise and product wise because they deal with the chain of stores. So every store wise they require that. Maybe not every store may be the reason for that, right? Correct or not? Not every product also. So I need to see store wise, product wise, stock on hand, so that I can identify which stores are like lack of inventory and we can go and focus on them. Which products are lack of inventory, I can go and focus on them. And estimated monthly revenue loss also by region wise. You have to see that. So that is also very important factor which will help them to see how they can go and increase the revenue. All these are different metrics for increasing the revenue and minimizing the revenue loss. That is what basically the companies will be majorly looking for to build this dashboard by using these metrics. And I also need to know which chart is suitable for which type of metric also. That will decide in the third step. You see here, total revenue by month, I want to go and build. And also total revenue by region. And total revenue, I am going with 4 different types of metrics. So I need to have a line chart for total revenue by month and KPI card. Card in the sense, if you remember, we discussed about the card also. Card is nothing but this one. So we can build a card here for this particular total revenue by region and total revenue by month. I am using a line chart here, month wise and yearly month wise. 2020, this is the one, month wise. 21, this is the one. I can build by using the line chart. This is like a total revenue by date, which you can say month wise. And the third one, total revenue by category, I am using a bar chart. So total revenue by category, you can see here this one. So toys category, arts and craft category, sports and outdoors, and electronics, games, all this by category, you can see the total revenue. Similar to that, the next one is month on month revenue change by product, also total revenue by product and month on month revenue by change by product. We are using like by table also. So if you see here, these 2 tables, month on month revenue change, the top 5 products and bottom 5 products. But these 2 are the total revenue by product category. I'm building a dashboard here, a bar chart, and the total revenue by product, I'm building a table here, which is nothing but these 2. Can you see the revenue? And for category product wise, top 5 products are this, bottom 5 products are this. And products with 0 stock by store also we are calculating here. You can see here, stock on hand, we are building a table, nothing but on hand stock, it is showing as 0 for these products. You see, all these are 0. So which are impacting the revenue loss, right? Yes or no? So I need to focus on these particular products store wise. JFK airport, so that gamer headphones is impacting. And JFK airport Hot Wheels 5-pack also impacting. Times Square also you can see some other product like that. Every store wise, product wise, these products are with 0 inventory, so we need to focus on them. And month on month percentage change also by product category, nothing but this one. We are using a bar chart for that. And total revenue by product category also we built a bar chart. But these 4, these 2 are card, these 2 also card, but these 2 are percentages which we are, you can see here, KPI card. Where we see KPI card? 1, 2, 3, 4. So all these are nothing but this 4. Potential monthly revenue loss is this much, and the total monthly revenue is this much, and month on month revenue percentage change 1.6%, and year on year revenue percentage change. This is, but when you see here, this looks good only, but how can we communicate with respect to loss and increase the revenue and decrease the revenue also, right? That also important. So sometimes you need to think innovatively. Increasing the revenue I can mention in green color, decreasing the revenue I can mention in red color, right? Can we do that or not? Yes or no? Do you agree, both of you?
Yes, yes, we
Increase
can.
in the revenue, I can mention in green color, and decrease in the revenue, I can mention in the red
Correct.
color. That we can do that. So that's what we are going to do here now. If you see, so the revenue increase and which are the impacting products, I am simply placing in green color here. You can see, and bottom 5 products which are impacting, you can see all in negative. I mean, I am placing in red color. This indicates that this is the loss, and this is the like profit, we can say. So like that, you need to like even think about sometimes, so that people whoever will see the dashboard will easily understand, oh, this is a revenue increase and this is a revenue decrease. But if you see here, all these are in single line, but I don't want to do like this. This is the maybe the initial draft. Again, I need to go and the total revenue, it is coming here, but I want this chart here. That also by date I need, right? Correct or not? And month on month revenue also, it is showing like whether it is a revenue change is saying, it is whether is it showing like it is increase or decrease here? Can we identify by looking at these two whether it is a revenue change is increase or decrease? My question. We can't, right?
Yeah.
So if I mention in green color, I can mention this is an increase, right?
Yes.
That's what we are going to do. In the next chart, you will see I am clearly mentioning total monthly revenue, and this is the month on month increase 1.6%. Percentage, correct. This is also 45.3% year on year increase. And total revenue, I moved to here by date. But earlier it was here. But I moved here because I want to connect these two. And revenue loss, I don't want to keep along with this one. I want to keep with the bottom products. You can see here. See this percentage, green color indicates this one. And the red color indicates this one. And out of stock are these products, and this is the revenue loss because of these products. These three are in single line, you can see. Correct, no? All these are related. Do you agree? This is a out of stock list of like from each store wise and product wise. This is the revenue loss monthly, and which will impact, which will show like this one. And clearly we are saying these three are connected because these all are impacting the revenue. And this one, all these are related, so that's why we can connect them. Revenue change means here it is a increase. This one we can go and compare. Percentage wise, you can see month on month, but total like revenue and the revenue percentage changes, you can see here total monthly revenue. And so you need to go and build your dashboard like this. You need to, the layout should be adjusted like this. Compared to previous one, this one you can see some changes, right, in the layout? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So that's what you have to think about. You cannot simply go and place wherever blindly, right? Once you, even after creating these charts and tables, you need to connect them by arranging them in particular order. So when you are telling a story, by the time you start telling a story about this particular sales, you need to have this dashboard should be in a particular layout that is easily you can communicate. Now you can start telling a story where I can go and say clearly, say like these are the total revenue and the revenue percentage changes. Clearly you are saying month on month change and year on year change, and you can go and also clearly explain about like this is how much revenue we generated. Correct, na? Yes or no? How did the region
Yes.
perform in September 2021 is the first question. So you can clearly say, right, that this is how much revenue generated, and this is the trend between 21 and 20. You can compare. The upper one indicates 21, which is like 50,618, and the down one indicates 2020, and this one indicates this is the revenue split by product category the current month, and this is month on month revenue change, right? Maybe September month in 2001, and we are losing sales here So we need to focus on this. We are clearly saying in red color. So we are losing, right? So you need to clearly mention in red color so that people understand you are losing something. This will be like just like a alert to them. And you can see where these are the 5 products which are driving the increase and decrease in the revenue. You can see these are the 5 products increasing the revenue. These are the 5 products decreasing the revenue. Are you able to follow, Muthu?
Yes, Srini.
Yeah, so that's what, see, this looks like easy only, but when you are placing them, right, you need to think like, as you already know some business analysis, right, you should understand now, which you usually do in your product domain also, you do, right, some connecting of these particular dots. So how you are connecting the dots is important here. See, everybody will build a dashboard, but how you are going to place them or arrange them is important. Most of the dashboards, either Tableau or Power BI or any dashboard tools like ClickView, see, every dashboard should follow these basic steps. Then you can easily build any dashboard. How to choose the right metrics is very, very important. Correct, right?
Yes,
Those metrics only will help you. When you go to any project, these are very, very important. Whatever I was talking about, the metrics is very, very important. People will look for all these metrics. They may ask you a requirement, but they will not come up directly with I need total revenue like that, or they don't even mention I want to see the month-on-month revenue change also. As a developer, we should also give some inputs to them, like increasing revenue. So can we go ahead with total revenue by month, region, category, and store and product? That is where people will be more interested. And month-on-month revenue change, if I provide, will that going to help you? You need to ask these questions also while getting the requirements. And how you want. So okay, total revenue how you want, month-wise, or region-wise, you need to ask them. Or month-on-month revenue change, if at all, if I want to display, can I go ahead and store and product? You also need to ask this question. If I go and display this month-on-month percentage revenue change in by region category, will that help you? Then they will try to respond us, yeah, I require this, or I do not require this also. I do not need to mention that the color-wise anything cosmetic changes, but technical wise you can ask like how you want to place them with the business questions. What you want to display with respect to like minimizing the loss of your revenue loss. Then you can clearly say, if you go and display the on-hand stock, which are having like 0, that will help them definitely. So they can go and focus on those which products which are having 0 quantity, so they can go and replace them. And if they get a monthly revenue loss by month or region wise, that also will help them. Definitely it will help them. So you need to go and say region wise what was the monthly loss also, revenue loss also you can go and provide. So that's what, see, based on our change you need to go, but this one I think it was not part of monthly revenue loss by region, and usually you can even add by region also, but here only is a monthly wise dashboard which we are providing. You can see region here. If you go have a full filter here, region filter, like New York region or Europe region, something like that, that even filter your dashboard, right? Correct or not? Do you agree?
Yeah.
If you have a filter here, I mean, here I am showing New York here. If I have a region filter here, country wise, maybe they have branches in some countries. If I have a region filter here, and it will automatically, it will show the region wise dashboard, the region sales manager life will be easy, right? They can go and monitor region wise, and they can also demonstrate their sales, result sales to the management with very, very better way. That is what even sales people look for. See, this is a sales dashboard, right? Whatever the example I'm giving you. So definitely this is going to help them to take some appropriate decisions to how to increase these products. For example, how to go and see which products are, which categories are giving like the games category and toys category and also art and crafts category, and these are different categories which are impacting my revenue with revenue loss, and these are the products which are increasing my revenue, so I can even go and focus on these products also so that my revenue further increase. So like that you need to build your dashboards in general, and usually you will receive your requirements also, for example, somewhat like this, because whatever you saw in the objective statement, right, you might have received something like this. In general, people usually will send some kind of requirements through emails, and you need to convert and into some objectives like this, and that is our responsibility as a PowerBI developer or data analyst to identify the objectives so that we can list out them, and we can even reply these objectives to this particular person and get a confirmation, is there any additional things which we missed out or anything we need to add or remove. These are all you can go and discuss with them and further move forward. Clear?
Yes, yes.
Srini, about this assignment, the key objective. So the requirement will be coming through this email format, and the key objectives is something we will have to.
Correct.
We have to do
Correct.
it.
We have to do it. Correct. Correct. See, same thing, Muthu, whatever we did here. See, whatever we did here, metrics. So just define your objective. So objective is nothing but here you will decide. The second one. This is nothing but this only. The right metrics you have to choose for that. And objectives are nothing but these two, the business goals. First, you have to decide these two. Based on this, you will get all this. How much detail you want is nothing but this one. But what metric I need to focus on is this one. So these four metrics are important for increasing the revenue, correct or not? Do you agree that?
Yes, yes.
And these two are important for how to minimize the revenue loss, correct? So you need to identify that, but see, that comes on experience only. Once you will go and build multiple dashboards, you will get that particular knowledge, domain knowledge. So, but here, when the user come to us with this particular requirement, you may not immediately you'll get all this information, right? You definitely you need to go for with some discussions only first. When you get the requirement, they will come up with some single requirement like this. And we want a monthly dashboard which will provide a revenue trend and product level performance and last revenue analysis. Then you need to start understanding the requirement, and you need to start creating your objectives. So whoever the audience, you have to discuss with them, and they will provide some insights or requirements, like they may want to increase the revenue or minimize the revenue loss. These things they only will provide. After that, they may ask some questions like this also. You need to also sometimes need to find out some questions. Are you looking the questions like the revenue trending, like how it is going on and which products are performing better? You can also ask some questions from your side also, right? In general, if you have some knowledge on that domain, you can also go and ask them, are these questions you want to look are looking for an answer like that? You can ask, and you from your side you also need to get answers for this also and this also. All these four questions are very important for defining the objectives. You need to keep all these four very clearly. You should go and crystal clear with them and get answers for this. Who are the audience first? What are their business goals and objectives once after you interacted with them, and which questions they are looking answers, and how often they want to review this dashboard, either it's a monthly or yearly, however it is. Once you define this, then you will come to this second step. This will help you to find out the metrics that will support you. See, what these metrics will do? This will support only, right? To increase the revenue. And this will help you to even, it will make you clear what charts you have to build. What KPIs, we can call them also KPIs also. Key performance indicators. That is going to help us to give some insights to the customer on which criteria the customer is looking for. And they want to increase the revenue. You can go with the total revenue, month-on-month revenue change. These metrics you can go and start with, and on, because since they are looking for which products are impacting the loss, so you have to see which products are going out of stock also, right? Very simple. Correct or not? See, some of the products are impacting the revenue loss, means that might be because of out of stock also, right? Do you agree? Store wise, product wise also sometimes the out of stock will impact, right?
Yes, yes.
So sales also will impact. The sales will be impacted by out of stock also, inventory outage. When I worked with Walmart also, I experienced the same. They also were experiencing some out of stock for their products. P&G was experiencing this same issue. So they are experiencing like this particular revenue loss. They don't want to lose that. So they want to find out some factors which are impacting the out of stock. So then I identified on hand is also one of the factor. On hand, in warehouse, in transit, on order, all these also will come into picture, right? Correct or not? Muthu, are you getting?
Yes, Srini. Yeah.
So, but here store wise, product wise, you have to give, because out of stock will go by store wise and product wise only. Correct or not? They will look for which store is like a reason for this revenue loss, which product is for reason for this revenue loss also. They may not look for region wise. They go more granular way, because the product category also you can add here, what all you want. But region wise, they will not look for, month wise they will not look for, but they do more granular store wise and product wise. What is the loss? Always. Because not every store may be the reason, or not every product may be the reason. But they may be looking for which store is the reason for that, which products are the reason for that. There might be some products which are increasing the revenue. We need to identify them also. Top 5 products are top 5 products for increasing the revenue and decreasing the revenue. Both is important, because both will help us and give us some insights on my revenue trend. And region wise also, since they are regional managers, they need revenue loss at region level. Correct or not? They need to go and demonstrate region wise to the management that this is the regional level revenue loss, because they are regional sales managers. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, Srini.
And yeah, this is how you need to decide. See, the visual type for every chart, selecting the right chart is also comes on experience only. Once you build some charts, you'll get to know. So month wise, I want the total revenue. See, definitely people will look for a trend only, right? For year wise. And region wise, in the sense, the total revenue by region means New York region means the total revenue means one single value. Correct or not? So you need to understand that is suitable for KPI card wise. And total revenue by category means, again you need to go and see how many categories are there. There might be multiple categories. So KPI card is not suitable. Then I need to go to bar chart. And revenue by product also, you can go and show like table, because product wise I want to show which products are impacting. So if I show them in detail, product name, category, all this information, that will definitely help them. And month on month revenue change by product, and month on month percentage revenue change by region. Region by region, where you will see region, this one and this one and this one, all you can see by KPI card only. Can you see? Region wise metrics, all are KPI cards only. Correct or not? Did you observe that?
Yes.
Which means that you are getting a single value by region. New York region, one single value. US region, a single value, like that. So you need to see that. Wherever you see bar chart, you will see category only. Can you see? Category, bar chart. Can you see? This one. Correct or not? Stock on hand by store product is the table. And month on month revenue change by product. And total revenue by product also you are giving by table only. So that's what you need to decide. So trend means, always keep in mind, trend means line chart. Categorical data, you are like grouping by categorical, bar chart. Any total revenue by a particular region, country, you always go with a KPI card. Any information you want to provide, like month on month change or percentage revenue change by product level, always go by a or region level, whatever it is, or category level or region level, go by KPI card and bar chart. But product wise, we see. Did you observe that the tables? This is product level. This also product level. This also product level. Did you observe that all the three tables are at product level or not? My question. Did you observe that? Region wise, you can see KPI card. Correct or not? Only trend, I'm using line chart, and category wise, I'm using bar chart only. That's what you have to keep in mind. See, why I selected bar chart here, why I selected KPI card here, why I selected line chart here. That also important, right? I can even use a pie chart also, but we need to think about when to use pie chart. Percentage wise, if you are showing here, where you are showing percentage? This one, by region. But I have only single region. If I have multiple cities here, then I can use a pie chart here. Correct, right? If I'm going by multiple countries, if they ask us, then I need to have separate chart by pie chart or donut chart also. Because every country I want to see, or category wise, also they may ask you sometimes. They can, if at all you are able to explain with pie chart also, you can use pie chart as well. But I want to see here increase and decrease only. Correct, right? Yes or no? Then definitely need to use bar chart here. So bar chart is going to provide us a increase and decrease. You can clearly see this. That is why we are clearly using bar chart here.
So the MOM month on month revenue percentage change by product category. This is also bar chart.
Bar chart only. This is bar chart only. Yeah.
Like how we can show the increase on one side and decrease on the other side? Like
in the bar chart, we have an option to that. I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so product category wise, you can do that. But you see, that is up to you. If at all you want to show this by pie chart also, you can do. You got it, right? I can even use a pie chart also, percentage, right? So percentage also I can do that. But this particular revenue change, right? So you definitely need to depend upon bar chart only. I will show you, Muthu. Okay,
sure.
We'll see that. But you understood, right? What the purpose of each chart and each metric, how to select the particular chart? If I give you some basic assignment, I don't want you to build everything. I want you to select a right chart for the data. If I give you one requirement, can you do that? If I give you, I want you to just to build 4 charts only, not 10 or 11. I give one very basic level of assignment, which you can work similar to this. You select with your knowledge. I don't want you to select the right one also. Try to see whether you are able to select the right chart or not. If I give one basic level of assignment, right? And whatever we discussed now, I will give assignment. You select the right chart. Huh? I want you to select the right chart, and you can follow the same steps, whatever we discussed about. And you want to prepare a PPT also, I'm very happy like this. You got it, right? Whatever you build, you can just copy and paste in the PPT like this, and you can paste like this. And that is how you will go and learn in the project wise. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Just follow the same structure. Okay? Same structure, and whatever you build, just place in a 3 or 4 slides, not more than that. Or you can also follow the same structure. You can build like this. I'm very happy because you will learn. If you go to even a project also, you follow the same structure, people will be very happy and they will get impressed also. Because you are going in a structured way, right?
Yeah.
People will be very crystal clear what you are doing. So I will give an assignment and please try to work with this. I don't want you to build this many also. I'll give only very few in the assignment, and I'll give the data also. Just try to see how can you build some similar charts with this particular data. Okay.
Okay.
This is definitely going to help you further going forward, because when you are building your charts, you will have a organized way. I do the same way because I do decide which chart is important for which purpose first. That will make my life easier, so that I cannot go and look back. Correct, right? So that I can
Yes,
go and
yes.
explain them why I am using this chart also. So since it's a category, definitely categorical. Even if you go to data science also, categorical data will be people use bar chart only. Definitely. And region wise, here you have KPI card, but there you have some other different charts available. But line chart people use for trend analysis, like last month and current month, last year and current year. But I want to see month wise trend, month wise for 2020 and 2021 we are doing here. What I want to do for 3 years, I can also use the same line chart. So based on your data available, that is available in your data set, we are going to build it. Correct, right? Maybe as of now, I want to see the comparison between 20 and 21 only. Correct? So the data which I'm going to provide you, you can follow the data Excel sheet. Similarly, how we saw now, and you can also build one group on one dashboard with 3 to 4 charts and arrange them. I will see how you are going to arrange also. You got it, right? You need to see how to arrange them in the layout. You please try that, and we'll see anyway, because I want you to even try from your side, and I want to see how you are going to select the right chart for the right type of metric. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, I'll share that. Please try to work on that, and we'll connect on Friday, and we'll see some use case also once again. So I want to go by use case, so that will make you understand business wise. That's what you need to do even if you go to project also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's all.
And Srini, see how it will be interview questions, based on the Power BI side, or it will be like a chart, which charts you're going to use for this scenario based, they will ask.
Not just scenario based only. Scenario based only they will ask you. If at all you want some basic questions, how they will ask, I can share you something. I'll upload in the Google Drive today.
Yeah, that's what, because we can do that one, we experience. Okay, we can do it. So it is not one day I cannot learn everything, but first we need to clear the interview, then it will be easy.
I agree.
Everything.
But the questions will be technical wise. They will ask you. See what, for example, waterfall chart. What is the purpose of that? They may ask you.
Okay.
Something. The chart wise they will ask you
Okay.
definitely. And what is like a measure column? When I need to use it? What is a calculated column? So what is append? When to use append queries? One important question. When to use merge queries? Very, very important question. So these are all, when you start using them, you will get to know. Correct, right?
Yes.
So there are some basic questions are there. I'll share that one file today. Not all the files. I'll share one by one, because basic questions I'll start with, so that you can start with basic questions and you can go on like once intermediate and then advanced level, so that it will be easy for you.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll upload one file today. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Muthu. Yeah.